Hi guys, I'm back with a new video in which I want to show you how to handle a comb. Why I'm doing this video, there is a story behind the video. I got a really nice blog comment from an Indian girl, and she writes that she is in love with mehndi. Drawing a design on paper works quite well, but if she uses a cone, she starts shaking, her lines turn out wonky, and she gets really nervous when she applies henna to other people's hands. So she asked me if I could do that video, and here we go. If you mix your henna paste yourself and you do your own cones as well, you can choose the size and the shape that works best for you. As you can see, I placed some empty and already filled cones here. There are really long ones, thinner ones like this, or really fat ones like that, and a little bit smaller ones. I personally prefer about this size of cone, a little bit shorter. It was just a testing batch which I did, so I didn't fill it in a size in a cone that I'm using normally. So about this size works best for me, like from here to here. I can't tell you what size or shape is the best. Everyone has his or her preferences, so play around with it and you will see what works best for you. Beside the size and the shape, there are also different ways to close a cone. You can fold the top and roll it down and then fix it with tape. Or you can use a hair tie or rubber band, as I did here. I personally prefer a hair tie because it's much more easier to handle. After a while, when you use your cone, you have to push down the henna and everything down, and sometimes this can get a little bit annoying. But if you use a hair tie, you can just push the hair tie down and you have perfect flow again. How to hold a cone and where to apply pressure may vary from person to person, and as well it also depends on the size and the shape of the cone. If you use the shorter ones like this, you can apply pressure at the top and draw like this, or you can apply pressure at the middle and draw like this. If you have, I've seen it especially at some Indian street artists, they have really long cones. Most of the time they use the ready-made cones, which most came really long and sometimes really fat at the top and really small here. I hope this works now, they just hold it like this. They have the whole henna there. Can you see that? Yeah, sorry. They have the whole henna at the end part and just a little bit there and work like this. Wonky lines can happen if you are shaking and if you haven't a really steady hand, but don't worry, it will become better after a while if you practice a lot, I promise. Another matter could be the consistency of your henna paste. If your paste is too dry, has lumps in it, or not well crushed leaves, you should sift your henna powder or strain your henna paste after mixing. Because if there are lumps in it, your henna cone will clog and you do not have a nice flow. So make sure you have really good quality paste, because this can help you a lot and improve your mehndi skills. Play around with the size and shape of your cones. Make sure your henna paste has a nice texture and start practicing. Another good thing is to watch videos where you can watch other people applying henna. This can be really helpful. Watch them, how they hold their cone, where they apply pressure, how they move their hand, and so on. So the last thing I can say, keep practicing and have fun.